If we compare these two leaves, they have a lot of similarities, but they're also very different. I'd say the similarities are their coloring, the fact that they have leaf veins going through, they have a main stem, but other than that, they are so different. This one has very curvy edges, curvy lobes, and this one has very sharp or triangular edges or a contour line. This maple stem is way longer than this little stem right here. All right, let's set this aside so we can draw our maple leaf. I'm going to be drawing on the right side of this paper I just drew on so that I can just have my practice drawings together all on one sheet. All right, so because this stem is so long, or much longer than the oak leaf, I'm going to start my actual leaf a little bit higher in the page. So I'm going to make a little dot just to tell me, all right, this is where the stem will go and this is where the leaves will go. Okay, so I'm going to start with a stem. Does it go stick straight or does it kind of curve a little bit? It kind of curves a little bit. It's also not just one single line. This is like a hair. We want to make it look like a stem, so you have to make it double. So I'm drawing a line that's following that path next to it. That's called a parallel line. All right. Sometimes when I look at this, I can get a little overwhelmed. Where do I start? So I notice this one, or this leaf, goes up, out, and out. So I'm just going to put some helpful lines. These are not final lines. I'm drawing them a little bit lightly, but I'll draw them darker so you can see them. And this just kind of helps me see, oh, this is going to be where the leaf goes. All right, I'm still going to start with the main lines like we did on our oak leaf and go from there. Okay, on this one, this is going to be kind of this line. I'm actually going to change it a little bit. I see a main curve line right here. I'm going to add that in. Again, these three lines that I just drew, that just helps me kind of show the direction of the lines I'm going to draw. There's one line here for these two little parts of the maple leaf down here. Now I'm going to work on the main stem. It has a line that kind of goes right here. Again, I'm always looking back and forth. I'm never putting this away and only looking at my drawing. I always keep this drawing right next to me. If I don't keep it next to me, I just draw something that looks like a leaf, but it's not really this leaf. And we want to draw this leaf. All right. They get a little smaller as they go up. Curves down, curves. I'm going to erase this line that I don't need. This line I don't need. Keep the lines that I'm drawing. Okay. I have all of my leaf veins or my leaf skeleton drawn out. Now it's time to draw the outline or the contour edge of this maple leaf. So this is where it gets fun. All right. Right here, I'm going to start at the base. Just ever so slightly, this leaf slopes down. So when you're looking and you're observing, you want to notice all the teeny details so that you make your contour line drawing as accurate as you can. Notice I said accurate, not perfect. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to learn how to draw. See, made a mistake right there. All right. This goes down. It's kind of square here. So I'm going to bring it down, square, and back up. These little lines kind of tell me where to go around. This is pointy. It's a pretty sharp angle, so I'm going to make it sharp. Oop, looks like I ran out of room on my page, so I probably should have drawn my drawing a little lower, but I'm just going to let it go off the page. All right, I'm jumping back on, and I'm working on the left side now. I'm working right here. It kind of goes down like a square. Angles down around this line. Even right here, it's not a straight line to the tip. It has some bumps in it, so you have to include those. Gets pretty sharp on the end. This even curves a little bit. I had it curving the wrong way, so I'm going to do that again. And we come back. Goes out. And notice this is a kind of drawing that you really have to be patient and take your time. And it's really fun. All right, you guys, that's my maple leaf. What if I just went off the rails and I made something that didn't look like it went there or accidentally slipped? That's why we have our eraser, because you can just always go back and erase. And that's why I'm using a pencil and not drawing with the Sharpie first, in case I make some mistakes. But even though I made a few mistakes, that's okay, and I'm going to keep it. And now is the part where I outline. And you already know how to outline from our other video, so I'm going to stop right there, put my cap on, and talk a little bit about this week's lesson. So, we've talked about contour line. We've talked about drawing our leaves start to finish. And this week, you are going to create 2 practice drawings. I would love if they are different leaves, not the same leaf. So you get different types of practice. And you do not need to take a photo and email it or send it to me. This is just for your practice. You're going to hold on to this and you're going to use it in next week's lesson as we talk a little bit more about leaves and contour line and how we're going to make that into our final art project. Oh, and remember, never forget to write your name. All right, you guys, good luck.